And we welcome you to New York Yankee baseball here at Arlington Stadium in Texas, as today's game is between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. So we're going to try to do this again, folks, and back to StreamYard we go. It seems like the only likely spot we have that we can do with not as much lossage and feed and stuff, so we're going to use that. Try not to use a dice tray today and see if that makes it look better on camera too. We'll flip that back and forth and see how we go as the game progresses. So let's go. And here's your starting lineup. Again, let's do it better this time. The starting pitchers are Doyle Alexander for the Rangers, Ed Figueroa for the Yankees. Yankees lineup will be Randolph, Rivers, Munson, he's your DH, Jackson, Chambliss, Nettles, White, Johnson behind the plate, and Dent is at short. For the Rangers, Hargrove, Campaneris, Oliver, Zisk, Hara, Washington's your DH, Benitez, Wills, and Sundberg. Right-handed Figueroa for the Yankees, right-handed Alexander for the Rangers. Willie Randolph is ready. Doyle Alexander is ready. First pitch from Arlington, game 2. And that's going to be an 11, which is going to be in play. But, of course, a 99 is a fly ball to left field, and that is your first out of the ball game. So here's a center fielder, Mickey Rivers, with one away. That's going to be a 3. That's going to be a defensive check. A defensive check is going to be an error on the shortstop. That could be interesting. Again, error 2, which means he's going to be an error on a 1 to 56. So let's see, 56, that's a 38, and that's an error. So an error on Campaneris. So now we can roll for the lead. Let's see what the lead is on Rivers to get it. Runner on first now, nobody out. Campaneris, a quick error. He gets the lead on a 4 or less. Let's go ahead and roll that. And nope, a 6 who doesn't get it. So now here is the designated hitter, Thurman Munson. Again, because of the knee issues, he is still hobbling. He'll again is just DHing. He can swing, having a hard time crouching at this point. Here's a swing. That's going to be a 5 from Alexander. That's going to be in play. But in play on a 58 is going to be a fly ball right field. That is Zisk. And there's 2 outs. Munson retired, and here is Reggie Jackson. 2 outs for Reggie. Again, he came over and had himself the year of a lifetime last year. Won the most valuable player in the World Series with 3 consecutive home runs. Age 32, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6 from Alexander. That's going to be tough. A tough on a 42. And for Reggie, that is a whiff. Struck him out. So retires aside. No runs, no hits, an error, no men left. 1/2 inning of play. No score from Texas. So Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver, as Mike Hargrove steps up to the plate, we'll go ahead and take the station identification timeout. We're listening to this game on the Sports Time Machine's YouTube channel. About 5 minutes later, we've returned, and Mike Hargrove is still getting to the plate and still flipping with his gloves, batting his cleats off with the dirt, and he's ready to go as if Figueroa is looking in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4, and that's going to be patient. A patient on a 58 is going to be a walk. So Hargrove, again, he's a pain in the butt. I mean, he will get on base a lot. That's the reason why they made the pitch clock probably after him, for people like this. Runner on first, nobody out. Campaneris not running. That means Hargrove not running, and here's Campaneris. Campaneris at 8 on Figueroa is in play. But an in play on a 57 is a Scott at right field. Jackson will camp in under it and make the catch. And there's 1 away. Here is the left fielder, Mr. Al Oliver, the professional hitter. Age 31, left-handed hitter, has power. He has good ability hitting all fields. Figueroa from the stretch is a 3. Wheelhouse attempt. Goodbye. That's going to be gone, I bet. That's going to be a 14. Right-hander, deep fly right field. Back goes Jackson, looks up, can't get it. It is gone. So Al Oliver homers the right field, and the Rangers take a 2-0 lead. So a 2-0 lead. Hargrove scores. Al Oliver scores. 2-0 Rangers. And here's Richie Zisk. So Zisk the bat. Again, you don't get the normal rolls like you do probably the box. That's going to be the question here. Is it going to be the same thing? 10 is going to be tough. Tough on a 2 is a strikeout. So Zisk strikes out, and there's 2 away. Texas takes early 2-0 lead here at home. Here is Toby Harrah. He's the third baseman. Plays third, plays short. 29 years old, right-handed hitter against Figgy. 7's going to be in play, but a 74 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Mick is there, makes the catch, and that runner is aside. Rangers get 2 in the first. We played 1. It's 2-0 Rangers. So for the Yankees, Chambliss, Nettles, White the bat for the Yanks against Doyle, Alexander. So Chambliss the bat. Here's the pitch on a 10. That's in the ballpark. That's a 40 to a lefty. Oh, he just misses. So he's going to have to swing in the in-play department. That's a 28 on Chris. And that, against a right-handed pitcher, is going to miss it. That's a pop up to second. Chambliss almost broke his bat one away. He had a chance at a couple options and missed it. Here's the third baseman, Greg Nettles, 33 years old. Absolutely a standard, gold standard at third base. Here's Nettles on a 10. That's in the ballpark again, but that's going to be a 65, so that's going to be an in-play result. So another in-play result for the Yanks. Nettles against a righty, 1-29. Nope, 71. That's a ground ball to short. Campaneris picks up and throws them out. So the Yankees with 2 golden opportunities, unable to get the hit. Here's the left fielder, Roy White. White the hit and the pitch. That's going to be an 8 on. That's going to be a patient. Patient on a 34 is a walk. So a walk for Roy White. That's probably a base hit against a lefty, but he walks versus the righty. So White is on. He is a 3C, so he won't be going anywhere, especially with the arm behind the plate in Jim Sundberg. Here is Cliff Johnson now. 2 outs, 1 on. Not much pop against a righty. Wheelhouse. 59 is going to be way out of play. That is a hard ground ball to second, picked up by Wills, throws him out, and the Yankees are retired in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Rangers. Let's go ahead and see if we can fix our camera. It seems like that is, well, what we want to do then is right there. That's as best as we're probably going to get. All right, perfect, actually. It's what we want. So bottom of the second, it'll be Washington, Benitez, Wills. Claudio Washington's been in the news. He's not happy here in Texas. The Rangers are trying to work a deal with the Chicago White Sox that would land Bobby Bonds to the Rangers. So here's the pitch from Figueroa. That's going to be in play. A 15th, a base hit for Claudio Washington. You can tell Claudio has some swing left. He's a really good hitter. And yes, he only had about 40 at-bats with the Rangers in 78. But boy, you can tell if he goes somewhere to play every day, he can be very effective. Here's Juan Benitez. Runner on first, nobody out. Pitch from Figueroa. And that's going to be a defensive check on the Yankees. Let's go ahead and look at it. The range check on Roy White. Roy White's usually very effective in left. Let's see how he is. He is a range D. 1-58 is a hit. That's not good. So range 58 on a hit, and that's a 30. That's a hit. So it's a hit on White. Let's pick up the card on the hit. Left field will be a double, 2 stars. Holy cow. Misplayed. Washington a third. Benitez with a double. And the Rangers have it set up second and third. Nobody out. That's where Roy White could not make the play out there. And now here's Bump Wills. Here we go. Second and third. Nobody out. Yankees will play the infield back. They're willing to give up a run here. 5. A patient out. Now's a patient out on an 81. Let's see if the number corresponds to what we need. Yeah. Nope. It's a patient ground ball to second. I'm not going to allow the run there. because it was a patient out, it's an automatic out. So one away. Here is Sunbird. If that was a ground out, any other case, I would score the runner. But because it's a patient out, I'm giving the kind of the code there to the pitcher. Here's a pitch on an 8. That's in play. That's going to be an 80 to Sunberg. Fly ball center field, and that's in play. I would say if, let's see, Washington's a 6 or higher, he should score. He is a running 6, and he will score. That's a sacrifice fly. So I think they say it's wheelhouse or patient, but I'm going to give Washington the chance at, let's see, A to D, F is out. You know what? Maybe that is. You know what? Let's use the home on the card there and see. So let's see. He will try to score, and he's out. Oh, he got thrown out at the plate. So hang on. I don't like that rule either. So hang on. So the outfielder assist was to White. Let's see if White makes the play on it or not. White from the outfield, is an outfield 9, and you need to go less. So let's see what Washington's run rating is. Washington's run rating is a 6. So you have to go below, you have to go not higher than a 9, and he'll score. So here we go. The throw is not in time. We'll score the runs. That will be a sac fly by Sunberg. Easy enough. And the Rangers lead 3-0 with 2 outs. So Washington does score. Here's Hargrove. 2 people now have visited. Thank you so much. If you can, please like, please subscribe, do all that fun stuff for me. I would appreciate that for everyone coming in. So Rangers take an early 3-0 lead here. Here is a 10, and that will be a tough on a 53. And that is going to be for Hargrove. It's going to be a ground ball to third. Play is made and throws him out to end the inning. You know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm playing how I can. I don't want to. And let's see if we can do this well. I really like to have the scoreboard on the desk with me, but it's a very difficult thing to do with a smallish desk, and then you're scoring from the lap, and then, of course, everything falls to the ground. So we're going to try not to have that happen again. We'll play the board here. So top of the third, Yanks will send up Dent, followed by Randolph and Rivers. So here's the pitch. It's going to be a 7 on Alexander, and that's in play. Didn't matter. 89's a ground ball to short, and that's an easy play there for Campaneris. And there's 1 out in the third inning. Yankees still trying to solve the Ranger pitching. They won 4-0 in game 1. Didn't really explode on offense. Here's the pitch. That's a 10 on Alexander. That's a ballpark. That could be good for Randolph. Let's see. That's a 53, but that's in play. So Randolph will get an in-play result. That will be a 1-28 to base hit. No, it's a 40. It's a pop to first. Hargrove comes over and makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Yankees just not getting the benefit of the big hit right now. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Texas leads 3-0, 2 outs, top of the third. Here's the pitch, an 11, and that's in play, but a 53, and that will do it. That'll be a ground ball to third. Hara makes the play, and the Yankees go meekly to third. Bottom of third coming up, 3-0 Texas. So the Rangers now set up Campaneris, top Oliver, and Zisk here. Ed Figueroa kind of pitching around some batters here. Doesn't look great. Gave up the bomb to Oliver his last time up. But here is Campy, this should be. Campy. Oh, Campy's right here. It's an 8, and that's in play. Oh, an in play 13's a base hit for Campaneris. So Campaneris is on with a base hit. Used to have some unbelievable speed. Oh, he's a 6 on a B, but that's an 8. Campaneris unable to get the jump. He would have had a jump there. He would have ran. So here's Oliver. 2-run homers last time up. Figueroa from the stretch. That's going to be an 8. That is going to be in play again. But a 92 is a fly ball right field. Jackson there. One catch, and there's 1 away. Here is the right fielder, Richie Zisk. Zisk struck out his first time up. Figueroa from the stretch. That's an 11. That's another defensive check. The defensive check this time will be a range on Randolph. Let's see if we can turn 2. Willie Randolph, range is a B. That will mean 1 to 37 is a hit. Anything else, we can turn a double play on this. And that's a 70. So let's turn a double play. So Zisk double play is a 6. Figueroa is a 6. That was a 7, and no, they will not get it. Now be a fielder's choice. So Zisk will beat the relay. Good hard running by Campaneris. So 2 out. Zisk on at first. First third baseman Toby Harrah. Yankees trail 3-0 here. 2 outs in the third. Here's a pitch from Figueroa. That's in the wheelhouse. Uh-oh, that's a 30. 30 versus a righty, and that's a double. Holy cow. It's a double for Harrah, and runner on second will advance at least one. It's a double. Let's see, and all runners scored. An opposite field double. All runners score, and that will score this 4-0 Rangers. So a double for Toby Harrah. So another big double there. It is now 4-0 Rangers. So the Ranger offense starting to come alive here. Here's Claudel Washington. So Figueroa, Yankee bullpens have to start getting loose at some point. It's a 2. It's in the ballpark. Uh-oh. 0-3. That means it's in the wheelhouse for Claudel. Claudel cannot hit a home run against a righty. So that is automatically going to go 17. Pop to second. Randolph with the play makes the catch. They got a break there. Washington has nothing on the wheelhouse attempt because he only had 40 at-bats. Rangers score one more. We go to the fourth. It's 4-0 Texas. So the Yankees trying to get something going here against Doyle Alexander. Right now they're falling behind. Munson, Jackson, Chambliss. Here's the pitch from Alexander. That's in the ballpark. That's good. 15 is better. That's in the wheelhouse. So Thurman Munson will play wheelhouse baseball. 1-6 is a home run. But it's a 71. Oh, my. Ground ball hard to second. Throws them out one away. Yankees are missing their opportunities. And now here's number 44, Reggie Jackson. Reggie steps up. Struck out first time up. Here's a pitch from Alexander. It's a 6. It's tough. Tough on a 68. And that's a ground ball to short. Campaneris comes up, throws them out, makes the play. And, yes, the Yankees are still looking for base hit number 1. So they are definitely struggling with the bat. Here's Chris Chambliss. Chambliss popped the seconds first time. They were struggling in game 1 of this series. Alexander to wind up and the pitch. That's going to be patient. 34 is going to be a double for Chambliss. So Chambliss doubles off the patient. And that's what the Yankees did last game. They work the count, and then they get a double. So Chambliss doubles with 2 outs. But now it's up to the number 9, Craig Nettles, to get a big base hit. So now Doyle Alexander, runner on second, looks back, gets the sign. Can the Yankees get a big hit here? It's in the wheelhouse, but no, Nettles just missed it. But a 63 will be a double for Nettles, and he'll score Chambliss. It is now 4-1. Back-to-back doubles for the Yanks. So Nettles in the second with a double, and it's 4-1. So now here is Roy White. Roy White walked his first time up, switch hitter, batting for the left-hand side against Alexander. Alexander from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be patient. Patient on a 63, and I think it's going to be good. Let's see. Patient 63. 63 against a righty is a single. Let's see if he gets the extra base on it or not. Wait a minute. There's 2 outs. So by law, Nettles, if he's a 6 or higher, scores. Nettles' run rating is a 5. Oh, that's going to hurt a little bit. So let's see. You know what? I'm going to let him not score. He's a 5. Even the card will say he scores. He will not. First and third, 2 outs. Here's Cliff Johnson. Oh, Cliff Johnson now. First and third, 2 outs. Johnson, ground to second. This is where you want a pinch hitter, but I'm not going to pinch hit till the 7th inning. Johnson was in this lineup. Alexander from the stretch. Big pitch needed. It's in play, though. In play on a 12. Base hit. Cliff Johnson. He does the job. Scores Nettles. It's 4-2. Now we'll use the card. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. If White is above a 6, he goes to third. He's a running rating of a 6, and he'll go to third. So Roy White will automatically go to third with 2 outs. So first and third as Cliff Johnson comes through. It's 4-2 Rangers. So now here is Bucky Dent. Now they're getting Bill Alexander here in the fourth. 4-2 ball game, runner on first and third. Dent, the big home run in game 1. Alexander from the stretch. It's in the wheelhouse, 17. It's a double for Bucky Dent. 2 wheelhouse, 17. It's a double. So let's see what happens. White scores. Let's see. Cliff Johnson is not going to be a 6 or higher. He's going to have to hold up. Running rating is a 5, and he will hold at third. So runner at third, Dent doubles. RBI, 4-3 Rangers. So now here's Willie Randolph. Third double of the inning. Randolph the swing. Alexander struggling right now from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in play again, but a 96 with a fly ball to left field. Oliver is there, makes the catch, and the Yankees are done in the fourth, but they do damage. 3 in the fourth. It's 4-3 Rangers. So now, for all a new lease on life, we have some offense here at the stadium, Arlington Stadium. Benitez wills Sundberg to bat for the Rangers. Here's a pitch from Figueroa. Patient. Out, quick out. He got an early pitch over and got the side and got that one out. So with 1 out, here is Bump Wills. So Bump Wills the batter. He will bat against switch hitter. 2 ballpark result. 62 is going to be in play for Wills. Wills in play is 28 or higher. It's a 24. Base hit Bump Wills. So now they got to see if they can run. Yikes. So again, he is a B4 again. If he rolls less than 6, he gets the lead. He does not. Great keeping somebody over at Figueroa there. He knows Cliff Johnson has problems throwing people out. And a little sidestep kept Wills at first. So now here's Sundberg. Runner on first and 1 out. Rangers have some offense here. Here's the pitch. Again, it's in the ballpark. It's going to be a 30 to a righty, and Sundberg gets a chance to roll on the wheelhouse. So let's see what Sundberg does. That's going to be a hit from 1 to 48, and that's a 22. That is a single for Sundberg. Wills with enough speed. Well, let's see now. We do have to use the cards with 1 out. That is, let's see, ground ball up the middle. So it is going to be a runner on first and advances 1 base. So first and second at Sundberg with the hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits so far. So Figueroa being hit hard here. First and second, 1 out. Yankees starting to get some of their bullpen up, and that will be Cassius, Ken, and Clay. First and second, 1 out for Mike Hargrove. Figueroa wants to get in here from the stretch, not letting Hargrove take his time. And that's in the wheelhouse. That's in the ballpark. 25 to a lefty will be a wheelhouse shot for Hargrove. 1 to 43 is a base hit. It is, no, it's a 66. Hargrove missed it. 66 will be a ground ball to short. That could be a double play ball. Double play is an 8. Figueroa is a 6. We roll 6 or less. It's a double play. It is a double play. 5-3. So the Rangers out in that inning. Let's see what we need to do. Let's see, do that. Just do my columns here now. Things kind of get a little bit messed up a little bit. Let's see, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3 inning. Then the Yankees had a Big third inning. That's 1, 2, 3, and Texas did not score in the fourth. All right, so now we go to the top of the fifth. Texas leads 4-3. So now the Yankees now will send up Rivers, followed by Munson and Jackson here. Yankees only trail run here in the fifth. So let's see for Rivers. Rivers has reached on an error, ground the third. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 4. That's going to be tough. That's what you want. Tough on a 52. Ooh, he almost got a piece. Ground ball to third. Good pickup by Hara. Throws them out, and Rivers is 0 for 3. Here's the Yankee captain, Thurman Munson. And for Munson, he's 0 for 2 today. Right-handed hit. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 62. Just misses a hit. Hit is up to 61. He just missed it. Fly ball in the right field. It's shallow. In comes this. Makes the running catch, and there's 2 outs. So now here's number 44, Reggie Jackson. Started the inning off with a ground ball with 2 outs. The Yankees had this big rally that they had. A 3-run inning. It's a 10 from Alexander. It's in the ballpark. That's bad for Jackson. Oh, he missed it against a lefty. It's going to be an in-play result for Jackson. So in play, that's a base hit. 0-9, yes it is. Hard hit Jackson for a base hit. Runner on first and 2 out. Jackson's 1 for 3. So now here is Chambliss. Chambliss doubled and scored in that 3-run fourth inning. Chambliss left-handed hitter against Alexander from the stretch. Here's the pitch. I keep dropping pens. 6 is going to be tough. Tough on a 49. Just missed it. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Good play by Hara. Throws him out, and that will end the inning. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom. That is 4-3 Rangers. So now bottom of the fifth here, Texas comes in with a 1-run lead. Boy, what an offensive game we've kind of had after a slow start. So now Texas will come back in with Campaneris, Oliver, and Zisk. The bat against Ed Figueroa going in his 5th inning of work. Figueroa gave the Yankees a lot of length this year. He can definitely go long distance if he's pitching effectively. 10 is tough. 99 is a fly ball to left field. Big play, 1 away in the 5th. Campaneris retired. So now here's Oliver. 2-run homer in the first, fly to right in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Here's a pitch from Oliver. That is in play. 98, a fly ball again, right field. Jackson comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Richie Zisk. Zisk has struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored. Here's the pitch from Figueroa. It's going to be a 12. It's going to be a ballpark, 56, and that's going to be in play for Zisk. He just missed the fun stuff, and that's going to be a 45. That's out of reach. That is going to be a ground ball to first. Chambliss takes it himself, and the Rangers go 1-2-3. Let's head to the 6th, 4-3 favor of the Rangers. So the Yankees will now come up. It will be Nettles, White, and Johnson, top of the 6th inning. Doyle, Alexander still on the mound for the Rangers. So here's the pitch. Again, it will be to Nettles. 4. That'll be a tough result for Nettles, though. 0-5 struck him out. Nettles down on strikes. He had doubled in a run his last time up and strikes out here. So now here is the left fielder, Roy White. He singled a run his last time up and walked. He's 1 for 1, been on base twice. His first start this year. 3 is a defensive check. Defensive check on the Rangers will be an error on the shortstop. Ooh, that's Campaneris again. He does not like those. He's an error 2. He is an error on a 56 or higher. Let's roll the dice and find out. 56, and that's a 53. It's off his arm. And that's an error on Campaneris' 2nd of the game. So both errors on Campaneris. Runner on first and 1 out. And now the bat will be Cliff Johnson. Cliff Johnson, a big single was last time up that knocked in a run. Again, he doesn't hit well against right-handed pitching, but he came through. Alexander from the stretch, and here's the pitch. There's a tough result. Tough on the 32. It clipped down on strikes. 2 away here in the 6th. So now here's the shortstop, Bucky Dent. Dent has grounded short and doubled in a run. Again, Bucky Dent coming up big first 2 games of this series. Home run in game 1. Alexander from the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a tough on a 54. He's going to be a ground ball to third. Easy enough. Throws him out, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, an error. That is no problems there. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 4-3 Rangers. Now the Rangers will now send up. It'll be Hera, Washington, Benitez against Ed Figueroa here in the 6th. Figueroa trying to give the Yankees some length here. He looked again, humidity might be getting to him here. That's a patient out. That's an out. That's nice to have those on your card. That's an auto out. 4-3. Hera had fly to center, doubled in a run, and ground this. Now he has ground the 2nd. So Toby's now 1 for 3. Here is Claudell Washington. On the ball game so far is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 9. It's going to be a tough. Struck him out. Claudell down on strikes. 2 away, and here's the center fielder, Juan Benitez. So Benitez comes up with 2 outs here in the 6th. Figueroa at the windup and the pitch. That's going to be a 9. That's going to be a tough on a 99. The fly ball left field. That is White makes the catch, and the Rangers are done in the 6th. Let's head to the 7th. 4-3 Rangers. Randolph will now lead off. He's 0 for 3. Randolph and Rivers have not done well so far today. They're combined 0 for 6. The Yankees are going to need to get some offense out of the top of the order if they want to get something going here. Here's a 7. That's in play, but a 36 is just a little bit outside. That's a pop fly to second. Over is Wills, makes the catch, and Randolph's 0 for 4. You can tell Randolph's not happy there. Here's Mickey Rivers. 0 for 3, reached on an error. Here's the pitch from Alexander. Wheelhouse attempt, but an 86 will be a hard ground ball to second. Wills comes up with it, throws them out, and there's 2 outs in the 7th. So now here's the Yankee captain, the designated hitter, Thurman Munson. He's 0 for 3 today. Struggling with the bat so far, but you can tell with those knees not doing him so many good. It's going to be a tough result. 93 is a fly ball to left field. Retires aside, and that will do it. You got time to stretch, folks. Let's do it. 4-3 Rangers. So now here is Bump Wills, followed by Sundberg and Hargrove. Bottom of the 7th inning. Figueroa was going to try to stretch it here now. See if he can make it through the 7th here. Figueroa and the pitch. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 21. Struck him out. Bump Wills down on strikes. Wills had been 1 for 2. They got the speedster Wills off the bases. Now here's the dependable catcher, Jim Sundberg. Sundberg so far in the ball game is 1 for 1, a sacrifice fly and a single. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 9 for Figueroa. That's going to be tough. Tough on a 46 is a single for Sundberg. He went the other way with it. So Sundberg with 2 hits in the ball game. That's a big hit. But now off to the top of the man will be Mike Hargrove. So Hargrove again taking his time on the box. Figueroa pointing at him like, get in the damn box, dude. So Hargrove steps in, smiles up at him. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Walked and scored, hit into a double play and ground the 3rd. Figueroa from the stretch. He throws. That's going to be a patient out, and that should be a double play ball because that is going to be double play 6, double play 8. That's a 5, and that's a double play. He gets the job done. He stares at Mike Hargrove. That is going to be, let's make sure of it here, 75, 70. Oh, no, it's a ground ball. It's an automatic patient out. That'll be a 4-6-3 double play. Second double play of the ball game on the patient out. We go to the 8th. It is a 5-4 ball game. Rangers. So it's 4-3 Rangers. Sorry, as we go to the 8th. So now Jackson will be followed by Chambliss and Nettles. Alexander is in his fatigue zone. So any combination of 3 hits or walks, Stratomatic style, Alexander would be fatigued. So here's the pitch. It's going to be a 10 in the ballpark. 39 to a lefty, just misses. Holy cow. No, that's a 6. That's in the wheelhouse for Jackson. My fault. Jackson wheelhouse, 36. Jackson gets a hit on the in 24. Big fly. Right field. Back goes this. Way back. It is gone. Jackson has tied the game. And there's your big home run of the ball game for Mr. October. It is 4-4. Jackson's second hit's a long ball. So now here is Chambliss. 4-4 game. So here is Chambliss. Bullpen for the Rangers is up now. 6 is tough. Tough 12's a strikeout, 1 away. So here's number 9, Greg Nettles. Yankees tie this game in the 8th. What a time for a bomb for Jackson. Here's the pitch from Alexander. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 43. Base hit, Nettles. Gets a tough hit. So now Umbarger is ready. They show him, they're waving the hat out there. And now here is Roy White. Runner on first, 1 out. White is 1 for 2. A single and a walk. Alexander from the stretch. That's patient. Patient on a 51 is a walk, and that will do it. So Jim Umbarger will probably come in this ball game. Here is Cliff Johnson, and Johnson will come out. So the Texas Rangers have seen enough. New pitcher for the Rangers will be Jim Umbarger. So Jim Umbarger will come in for the Rangers here. He's a lefty. That pitch is the Cliff Johnson strength. How about no? Let's try this. Let's try somebody again. Sorry. Let's see. Who do they have from the right-hand side? You don't want to give Cliff a lefty, that's for sure. So 52 innings, all at relief. That could be a Len Barker right now. He's more of a starter. Comer, 11 starts, 3 complete games, 117. Yeah, I'm bringing Steve Comer here. So Steve Comer will be the pitcher as the right hand goes up. So Comer is the new pitcher. He comes in 1 out in the 8th. First and second, 1 out. As Cliff Johnson will be up. They can't really pull Cliff here because of Munson being your DH. I think they probably have Healy or something they can catch with, but I'm not going to probably take that chance. Here's a 3. Hey, that's in play. In play on a 42. It's a ground ball to third. Ooh, Comer. Double play, 6. Double play is on an 8. That's a 3. That's a double play. Wow, that was quick and fast. 5, 4, 3. So Comer gets the job done. Yankees get a run. We are tied going to the bottom of the 8th inning, 4-4. Now this is Ed Figueroa now. He is in his inning of fatigue. And that'll be Campaneris, Oliver, and Zisk. Lyle and probably Gossage up in the Yankee bullpen. 8 for Figueroa. That's going to be in play. In play. Ooh, in play versus a righty. 24 is going to be a pop to second. Randolph is there and makes the catch, 1 away. Luckily, against a lefty, that's a base hit. Against a righty, that is an out. So here's Al Oliver, 1 out here. Oliver has homered and fly to right twice. Figueroa from the stretch. It's a 4. That's going to be a regular patient. 13 is a walk. So Oliver works the walk. And now it's going to be Zisk. Now what do you do? Let's see where the power is. You don't bring a lefty on Zisk here. And then I don't think you use Gossage here in a tie in the 8th. So they're going to let him go. Figueroa from the stretch with 1 out. And we are back, folks. Sorry about that. Again, a little internet glitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Hara so far is 1 for 3. So Hara to swing 1 for 3 against Figueroa. This will probably be the last inning for Figueroa. Just getting by on fumes. Oh, and well, that's tough, luckily. 0-5. There's a strikeout. He struck him out. And Ed Figueroa has given the Yankees 8 strong innings. It is now 4-4. We head to the 9th inning. So now Steve Comer, who can kind of go long distance, he can start and can go long, so he can go at least 2 to 3 innings. He'll stay out there and pitch to Randolph Rivers here in the 9th. Lyle is up and chucking. Unless the Yankees score here, going to see Lyle probably come in the bottom of the 9th inning. So here's Dent against Comer in the pitch. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be tough. On an 88, the ground ball to short. That will be retired. 1 away. 1 out in the 9th inning. 4-4 is your score. And here's Willie Randolph, struggling today, 0 for 4. This is a big time for Willie to get himself a base hit. It's a 6. It's patient, but it's a 96. And, folks, that's a fly ball to left field, and Willie Randolph is 0 for 5. Here's Mickey Rivers. So Rivers comes up with 2 outs. Comer doing his job. Here's a pitch from Comer, and that will be patient. Patient on a 32 is a single for Rivers. So Rivers is on with a single. Let's see, patient. 32 is a single. So Rivers is on with 2 outs. Let's see if he can run. Running ratings of 4, he cannot. So Rivers is not out. So here is Munson. Boy, what an opportunity for Thurman to come through. 0 for 4 in the ball game, needing a big hit. Comer from the stretch in the pitch. That's going to be patient again. 0-4 is a walk. So the Yankees are working the count. So Rivers the second, Munson the first. They are 1 hit from scoring. With Rivers' running rating, he'll score from second, anything in the outfield. So now here's Jackson. 2 for 4, including the bomb he hit. Can he come through, or do you want Umbarger here? And now this is where you want Umbarger. And this is back in the day. We don't need 3. We got left coming up. So it's a perfect opportunity for the left-hander. So Umbarger will come in. He's the new Ranger pitcher. So Jackson still swings well against lefties, just loses some power. So not a big job there. So left on left. Umbarger first and get nobody out. It's an 8. It's tough on a 74. And Reggie Jackson comes through. Tough 74 versus against a lefty, against a righty. That's a hit. Against a lefty, struck him out to end the inning. Dang it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is 4-4 here in the House of Horrors they call Arlington Stadium. Right. Yankees usually have struggled here. And now will be Sparky Lyle. So Lyle will come in. 8 strong innings from our pitcher today. So now Lyle will come in. He is disgruntled as a son of a gun. He was a Yankee closer back in 77. What did the Yankees do? They went out and got Goose Gossage in 1978. So now it will be Washington, Beniquez, and Wills. That automatically will get us a new batter for the Rangers here in the 9th inning. Let's see who the Rangers have can swing against a lefty. Who can hit a lefty? Sorry, Ron Juckett. Let's see who they have here. This is where you want to go. This is where you want to have the game up and be able to figure out who's on their roster, and I didn't. So my question is, give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and bring the roster up. So give me 1 second here. 1978. Let's find out and see who is on this roster for today. So let's find out here. Let's see. So Yankees will play this Sunday there. And let's go ahead and turn off. We'll put this one on hold so we can play this one. So let's go to Sunday manual. Let's see if that gets the Yankee game for that Sunday up. Want to play this by the book as much as we can. Let's see who's on this Ranger bench. Kind of letting the Strat PC overthink here, putting all the games on hold, and then going to the Sunday game and going to manual, and then go ahead and kind of overseeing that. So once the game comes up, we'll go ahead and bring that up for you to play. Again, the score is 4-4, bottom of the 9th inning, and it will be Washington, Beniquez, and Wills. Beniquez can hit a lefty. Bump Wills probably doesn't matter as much. Claudio Washington does not. So that is our problem there, to be honest. So we just need to hopefully fix that one problem up here. And we're still kind of waiting for that game to populate up. So let's see who we have in this team. No, Bobby Thompson can hit. You know what? I guess here we go. We're going to go ahead. They're going to let me do it. So let's go ahead and manual this out. Let's see who else is on this Ranger bench that wants to hit a lefty. Probably not many. The John Lowenstein's on this bench and everything else. I don't think they have anybody else. On the bench, Bavacqua and John Ellis, 3L, Sandy Allen. I don't know if I have. So John Ellis will come swing. He probably might be their backup catcher, but in this case, they need someone to swing. So Johnny Ellis will come in, former Yankee. So he's got a little more pop. Definitely has power against lefties. If he gets in the wheelhouse, it could be trouble. So actually, with Washington being the DH, he's a perfect hitter in this case situation. So let's do this, folks. From Arlington, Johnny Ellis, the bat. He will swing for the fences here against Sparky Lyle. Here's the pitch. It's in the ballpark. How about that? But an 85, and that's going to be in the in play result. 1-33 is a hit, and he doesn't get it. So he doesn't get the in play. 66 is a ground ball to second, throws him out. There's one away. Yankees get a break there. So now here is why was he in there? I don't know. Let's see. Juan Beniquez now the batter. Juan loves hitting lefties. That's never a problem for Juan there. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be a patient. Oh, a patient on an 08's a walk. So Beniquez will walk. Does he want to run is a question. 10 stolen bases. He's a 4. Doesn't get the lead. So again, runner on first with one man out. That's the game-winning run. Here is Bump Wills. He will bat righty against Lyle. It's an 11. It's in play. In play against a 58. It's a fly ball left field. That's going to be 2 outs. And here's Sundberg. Last chance here, or we go to extra innings. So Sundberg will bat. Lyle from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 7. It's in play. Oh, it's in play on a 13. It's a single for Sundberg. And Beniquez does have speed. So Beniquez is on board. He's a running 7. He'll go all the way to third. And it's first and third Rangers with the game-winning run now 90 feet away. And now it brings up a tough man to get out, and that's Mike Hargrove. Can Sparky Lyle make the pitch, or is this one going to be over? Let's see. Lyle from the stretch. First and third, 2 outs. Ball game in the grist. 9 is in play, but a 43 is going to be a ground ball to first. Chambliss takes it a bag, and that is it. So an inning for Sparky Lyle is good. We go to the 10th. Free baseball with still score at 4-4. So the Yankees will now go to the 10th. We'll play it out here. We're not going to go man for man here. Chambliss, Nettles, and White in the 10th. So Chambliss the bat, and he'll hit against Umbarger. He can go long too, so he'll stay out there to pitch these Yankee lefties at least. That's a 4, and that's tough. Tough on a 71 is going to be a ground ball to short, 1 away, and Chambliss is retired. So now here's Greg Nettles, 1 out. Again, a lot of Yankee lefties on this team, and they're seeing them in order. And Umbarger is kind of feasting on them right now. That's a 6, and that's going to be tough. Tough on a 30. A strikeout on Nettles, 2 away. So very quick 2 outs, and now here's Roy White. He kind of likes lefties, though. He likes to hit from the right-hand side this year. White's had a good day so far today. He's 1 hit, 2 walks. Been on base 4 times. He couldn't be on an error. That's a 9. See, 39 versus a lefty. No, does not get the job done. Ground ball back to Umbarger. Throws them out to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's still 4-4. So now the Yankees will now send up will be Campaneris, followed by Oliver and Zisk. The bat against Sparky Lyle. He'll work his second inning of work. He can probably at least go till he gets to the fatigue to me. So it's going to be a 6. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 70s. Ground ball to second. 1 away. So Campy's retired, and now here's Al Oliver. Home run back in the first inning. We're still tied here at 4. Left-handed hitter Oliver. The pitch. It's going to be a 6. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 75. The fly ball center field. 2 outs. And here's Richie Zisk. Sparky Lyle looking to give the Yankees 2 strong innings here. Lyle from the windup. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 6. It's going to be tough. Tough on a 52. 52 versus a lefty, and a base hit for Zisk. So Zisk is on the single. That's his second hit he's given up in his last 5 outs. So now here's Toby Harrah. Harrah to swing. Does he hit lefties? Usually does. Nope, not this season. Not a really good hitter either way. So Lyle will stay in there. 2 outs here. Lyle from the stretch. Does he make the pitch? It's in play again. In play against a 32 is going to be a pop to third, and that will end the inning. And now, folks, we head to the 11th with a score still 4-4. So in the 11th, Yankees will now again send up Johnson, Dent, Randolph, and now Umbarger is set out there. Will the Rangers go to somebody else? You don't want Umbarger sitting out there for him. So now the Rangers may have to sit for a righty, and now the question is who's on their bullpen. They have used Comer. Yes, he was available. Umbarger is available. Roger Moret would be available. Ferguson Jenkins would be available out of the bullpen. He did pitch in this game, and so is Len Barker. So they're going to go long man. They'll go Ferguson here. He's going to pitch it at some point in the season as a starter, but he comes in as a bullpen arm. So Ferguson Jenkins, who pitched in this ball game, will pitch this game in the 11th. So let's go ahead and back to the ball game again. Sports Flitz here. How you doing, my friend? Mr. Wrestling. How you doing? And we're playing here at the top. We're in the top of the 12th, 6th, and 8, 10. Top of the 11th, we're tied at 4. And the Yanks will now send up Johnson. Johnson, Dent, and Randolph the bat. So here we go. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be an 8. That's going to be a tough 91. It's going to be a fly ball to left field. Cliff Johnson is retired, 1 away. And now here's Bucky Dent. Dent, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. It's going to be an 8. And that's going to be a tough on a 48 is going to be a ground ball to third. That will be 2 outs. So here we go. 6, 9 in. Yeah, we're going to top of the 11th here. Yankees going meekly. And now here's Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 5 so far. Here's the pitch from Jenkins. That will be a 9. That will be, again, be patient. Patient on a 70, and that's a ground ball to second. So Ferguson Jenkins comes in, retires aside. So now we go to the bottom of the 11th. The score 4-4. Rangers with a chance to walk this off again. The question will be, who will come in this ball game? So Hara, so this will still be where John Ellis is. You don't want to give him a lefty at this point. So the Yankees are going to have to make a move here too. So Lyle gives them 2. Again, Gossage to me, you don't want your closer coming in. I mean, modern times, you don't want your closer coming in at all in a tie game on the road. So let's see what the Yankees do have on this bench right now. Let's see. It would be Clay, Gullick come out of the bullpen, Raleigh, Eastwood. Not sure if I like any of those arms at this point. So who's up? It'll be righty. You know what? If I'm playing Strat, I'll go with Ken Clay because he's usually dominant enough against righties, but gives up so much stuff on payoff pitch. So Clay will come in trying to give some distance. Probably should be Gossage at this point. That's where you look at the modern game and go, all right, would Gossage be in at this point or not? So now the Yanks will send up. It'll be John Ellis. He will keep swinging. I think. Let's go back here and look at it. Cancel. Let's see. Edit on the team. So, I guess you bring in a lefty banger, a righty banger, and that'll be John. Let it be Lowenstein. So John, let it be Lowenstein. Got stuff against right-handed pitching in this case. The Ranger in 78 will come in and swing away. So here we go, and the pitch. That's a 12 from Clay. That's a defensive check right off the bat. That will be a range on Rivers. Rivers' range is a B. That's pretty good. 1-37 is a hit. Let's see if he avoids damage, and he does as Rivers makes the play. So Lowenstein is retired, 1 away. And now here is Juan Beniquez. So Beniquez trying to get something going here, 1 away in the 11th. Playing extra innings here at Arlington, game 2 of the season. It's in play on 11, in play on a 39. Is going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throws them out, and there's 2 outs in the 11th. Time for a new scorebook. Here's Bump Wills. He's a switch hitter, bats on the left-hand side against Ken Clay here. Ken Clay can give you a long-distance game, so he might be the Yankee pitcher until we get a result here. Here's Wills, and that will be an 8, and that will be in play, but a 99 with fly ball right field. Let's keep extra innings going because we like to keep things playing here. Let's go to the 12th. Score still tied at 4. Okay, top of the 12th, ripping paper now. And now let's go to the back of the game. So let's see who the Yanks will send up here. Wills. All right, so we want to get Wills out of there and put him in the 12th. So Yankees will set basically the top of the order up, which is good. So Rivers will swing away. It'll be Rivers, Munson, Jackson in the 12th. And again, the long man, Ferguson Jenkins, who did come in this game, will stay in there. So Jenkins pitches. That's a 9, and that's patient, and that's a walk. That's a 10. Ooh, anything lower is an extra base hit. So Rivers, not the patient type guy, but he walks. So he's on. So let's see if that means anything. Nope, 9 will not run. So Rivers will stay at first with nobody out. Here's the captain, Thurman Munson. Definitely not had his tough game today. Munson is your DH. Munson in the ball game so far is 0 for 4 with a walk. Big time hit needed if he can get it right now. Munson from the stretch from Jenkins. That's patient, but a 72 on Thurman is a ground ball to second. Let's see if Fergie turns 2. Double plays a 6, double plays an 8. That's a 9, so that will be a fielder's choice. So a fielder's choice from Thurman. Rivers retired, and there's one away. And now comes a Reggie Jackson. Hit the big bomb in the 7th inning, and that was the last big run of this game. Jenkins from the stretch. It's a 5. It's in play, but a 97 is a fly ball right field, not deep. Zisk makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. So Jackson unable to do anything. So now here is Chambliss. Chambliss the batter. Chambliss a left-handed stick. 2 outs, 1 on. Jenkins from the stretch. That's a 4. That's in play. 28 versus a righty is not enough. He gets the hit against a righty, but against the lefty, it's a pop to second. Wills is there, makes the catch, and we continue on. Bottom of 12th, still 4-4. Sundberg will now bat for the Rangers. Sundberg in the ball game so far is 3 for 3, including a sacrifice fly RBI. So Sundberg has definitely been one of the offensive stalwarts today for the Rangers. He'll hit against Ken Clay. He'll stay out there and pitch. Bottom of the 12th. Here's the pitch from Clay. Ballpark result. Against a righty. That's in the wheelhouse for him, but Sundberg doesn't have tremendous power. Up to 14. It's ball game. It's a 40, and that's a single for Sundberg. He has another hit. So Sundberg is on with 1 out. So now he's on bottom of the 12th, winning run now at first for Mike Hargrove. And now with Ed Figueroa not in the game, Hargrove will go through his stick and not get in the box. He'll wait out Ken Clay. He's in there. He's out. He's in. He bangs his cleats. He fixes his gloves. Ken Clay from the stretch. Here's the pitch on the 11. That's going to be in play again. 0-3 is a double, and that might do it. Let's see if that will win the ball game. A double. Runner looping liner right field. Runners score. That will be the ball game. Sundberg rounds third. He's mobbed at the plate as an RBI double for Mike Hargrove. So a double and the RBI will win it. So the Rangers will win it. The Yankees will fall to 1. Will fall to 1-1. The Yankees will fall this one 5-4. They came all the way back down 4-0. And then a Reggie Jackson home run was in the 8th inning, tied it. And then we went scoreless to the bottom of the 12th. Sundberg scores, and he's mobbed at the plate as Hargrove gets the game-winning RBI. Sports Flicks, we got to get together. I know you're a huge wrestling guy. I can tell from your games. I play everything from Pro Wrestling Superstar, which is a fun game, and they're modifying that to a new version coming out. I also play a wrestling game called Rampage Pro Wrestling by Lance Hafner, which you might be a fan of or know of the game. Again, that's a fantastic game in itself that leads to a lot of imagination calls. I don't play Wrestling's Finest, but again, those are 2 of the main wrestling games I do tab with. And if you watch my channel, which I'm so honored to have you here, as I've seen your stuff before, you do a lot of great stuff with your Excel, and the new Wrestling Superstar has some such fun stuff to it. I think it's will be a new release that is well needed. It's not been done in over 20 years. So maybe I have to do a wrestling show one day. You and I do some kind of wrestling commentary. It might be fun. So thank you again, Sports Flicks. Not sure if you're brand new to me and my channel. If you are, thank you so much. Big fan of yours. Thank you for coming in. Again, final score, Rangers win it in 12. We go extra innings. The final score is 5-4 Rangers. Rangers go to 1-1. Yankees will go to 1-1. Let's look at schedule coming up for this one for the New York Yankees, as they will now play Monday night. The Yankees won 7-1 actually in this one. On this, my thing, they won game 1, lost game 2. They will lose game 2 Monday night 5-2. It says Doc Ellis on the mound, the former Yankee, and he'll take on, let's see, for the Yankees will be Dick Tidrow. So it'll be Tidrow against the Doctor, Doc Ellis. That will be the game 3 starters. Again, that'll be a Monday night performance there. Thank you for coming in, folks. Appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe, do all that and the above. We appreciate it. Talk to you again. Have a great night.